Hi all, good day to all of you. I'm glad to be here with you all today in this third international conference on teaching, education, and learning. So my name is Diana Lekoyan, and together with me is Mr. Jung, my partner. And today we would like to share with you all our research project entitled Rapid E-Learning Development using Microsoft Word and Java template. So as we all know, in the age of digital technologies, the education system has changed radically with the integrations of the technology in every sector. With today's technology, there are many ways to improve our education delivery system in order to engage today's digital native students or the millennial generations. So who are the millennials? Millennials are also known as Gen Y, are those born between the early 1980s to around 2000s. So as students nowadays are growing up in a technological environment, hence it is important for the educators to revise and improve the teaching and learning strategies as well as the materials in order to incorporate into the students' learning environment. Moreover, with the emergence of COVID-19 pandemic, we are moving towards the new normal of education. In Malaysia, the Malaysian government has implemented the first movement control order in March 2020, last year, and all institutions were to close in order to cope with the spread of COVID-19. So, face-to-face teaching and learning is made harder among the educators as well as the students. All lecturers, they have to shift from face-to-face lessons to online lessons. Therefore, the educators, they have to create and build the teaching learning materials or the e-learning course in order to cater these online lessons. So now, basically, we are moving towards this new normal era of education, and there's a total shift to online learning or the digital educations. Okay, next, when we talk about this new normal of educations, it's a steep challenge for educators. Educators or the lecturers, they have to create an interesting and motivating online lessons and also designing teaching and learning materials that will encourage as well as engage the students during the lessons. Many educators somehow they have limited knowledge in using available software or the applications to create e-learning course or the materials. So there are many apps and software available, but many educators, especially those with limited IT skills or knowledge, think that it is hard for them to develop an e-learning course. And they think that the development of e-learning courses requires the use of complicated software or perhaps coding. So therefore, this project is developed whereby with the use of common software, that is Microsoft Word, the educators, regardless of their skill or computer literacy, they are able to develop their own e-learning course. So next, what is e-learning? Okay, e-learning, according to Marriott and Torres, 2009, it is an exploration of new approaches to learning supported by technologies involving the innovative use of information and communication technology, ICT, for face-to-face, hybrid, and distance learning initiatives in order to be able to transform learning and teaching. Okay, next, according to Thornton and Thornton, 2002, e-learning can be defined broadly as any use of web and internet technologies to create learning experiences. So basically, creating e-learning, okay, different types of e-learning would require different tools and technologies. Okay, in creating the e-learning, according to Hortons and Hortons 2003, it refers to the process of authoring and interpreting content. So, one of the authoring tools is cross-authoring tool, which is designed for creating e-learning. This tool simplifies the process of implementing instructional strategies, creating menus and navigation schemes, and authoring pages without extensive technical knowledge. And this is important, especially to those who are interested to develop an e-learning courseware but have limited technical knowledge. So therefore, authoring tools are crucial in developing e-learning. JavaScript, for instance, it provides a template-based authoring environment can directly or import it from Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and also HTML pages. So Microsoft Word is one of the most common softwares being used by most people. And billions of documents already exist in word processing files. I would say that all the people who use Microsoft Word in their daily life to produce documents. It's a user-friendly tool and is widely used and highly valued among the lecturers for all sorts of documentation purposes. For example, like preparing quizzes, assignments, notes, and etc. So basically, it serves a dual purpose as both a tool for the writing of assignments and as a tutor in assisting the spell and grammar checks. So all lecturers or the educators, regardless of their race, age, education backgrounds, they do have exposures to the use of Microsoft Word in their daily lives and are skillful in using the software. So converting these files into web pages is easy with just a button click with a save as HTML commands. So here the lecturers, they can easily develop an e-learning course by using Microsoft Word with the built-in .java and .html file. So the advantages of this project are, first, it is user-friendly, okay, whereby anyone can develop the e-learning course as long as they know how to use Microsoft Word. So Microsoft Word, it is easy to edit and save the changes by modifying only the file. Okay, and then second, it is cost-effective and environmentally friendly. So basically here, zero paper is used, okay, no need to use any paper, and students, they can easily browse and also download the content. Okay, as more 2007 stated that simple is better and less is more. This is one overarching objective when we develop the learning or e-learning strategies. Okay, and now I would like to invite Mr. Chais to continue with the presentations regarding project development. Thank you.
Okay, so I will continue with the project implementation, how we develop these studying tools, online study tool. So first, we have to select our tools, Java template and Microsoft Word. So the next step, we select our content. So for this project, we use one sample communicative English. This is our content we put inside this project. Then we go to the e-learning course development. Okay, and then we do the testing what we develop. And then lastly, we will upload the web, this project to content in the website and share the link to student or learner. Okay, next. So here we can see from the screen here is identify the location of each file by editing the JavaScript file. So you can see from here is we starting from the three items JS file. So here we can see here is a notepad we create and then open with. So we can look at this screen here. From this screen is a three item JS notepad file. So in this file we can edit or modify the content. Okay, we can make it. Let's say we have a topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, and so on. So in this topic, we can do the modification about the subtopic. Okay, we can plug in notes here. Okay. Next, developing the content. So in this step, we will develop the content, what I want to put in the project we develop. So we have to put some content or what the content you need to share later. So here we have a HTML file here, and open way we choose the Microsoft Office Word, the content we want to put in our project, in our e-learning tools. So next, you can see from the screen here, okay, use your tick symbols for pronunciation. Example, click to listen for the pronunciation of your tick symbol. So you can see from this screen is we want to display, okay, what the output later. Okay. Next, we test the run. Okay, so we want to test the function of the project we have done. So we go to the in the HTML file we develop, and then from here, once we have created test run, we will go to this page. So here, normally they will appear allow block contents. Just ignore these things. We just go inside. Okay, so we can see the topic we want to share is communicative English. Okay, then we will go to security warning. So we just click yes, and then we will go to the content with the HTML file here. So inside this file, we can see at the left hand side, we have a topic we want to share. We have introduction, 1.1 topic, 1.2 assessment, summary, and topic 2, and so on. So we click the introduction, they will appear what we want to share with the students. Let's say introduction about communicative English 1 and what is there inside. So you can share this content in the HTML. Yeah? So here we can see from this screen they have two different files I share with you here. One is the doc file, okay, Microsoft Word. So they will appear like this. So the sample of developed contents of communicative English using Microsoft Words. Okay, this screen is doc file, Microsoft Word, and then here is the HTML file we developed, the sample developed in HTML on the Internet Explorer. So we can see what we want to share here is the same with document, but the left hand side we can control here. Let's say move to 1.1, 1.2, 1.2, and so on. Okay, based on what the input we have put inside the tools. Okay. So for the conclusion for this project is e-learning project is an approach towards the innovation of teaching and learning methods, because due to what we call right now is the COVID-19 pandemics. So we cannot close contact with the learner or students. So it's just like a distant learning approach. Okay. So as the educator, we have to think about what is the suitable method to deliver what we want to share with the student. Okay, so this is one of the simple method we develop. Okay, so a great tool for the development of e-learning by subject matter experts who are not trained in the design development of e-learning. So I think this project we no need to very expert in develop these online tools, just a simple HTML only. So, and they're easy to use and cost effective, allowing transfer maximum knowledge in minimum time based on individual's creativity. Yeah? So we can save money and then time. Okay, so we no need spend a lot of financial matters. Okay, can solve the financial matters. Okay, so I think that's all for our presentation. Thank you.